Singaporean households are in for some relief as the government rolls out a fresh wave of financial aid to combat rising living costs. But here's the catch: how will this impact your daily expenses? And is this enough to truly cushion the blow of inflation? Stick with me for the next 3 minutes as we break down the details of this significant move. Prime Minister and Finance Minister Lawrence Wong has just announced that every Singaporean household will receive 800 Singapore dollars in Community Development Council (CDC) vouchers aimed at easing cost of living pressures. This announcement was made on February 18th during the unveiling of Singapore's 2025 budget statement. But here's where it gets interesting: the vouchers will not be given out all at once. Instead, they will be disbursed in 2 tranches. 500 Singapore dollars in May 2025, followed by the remaining 300 Singapore dollars in January 2026. This means Singaporean families will get support spread out across the year, potentially helping them manage expenses over time. But will this staggered payout really help ease financial burdens, or would a lump sum have been more effective? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now, pay close attention to these expiration dates. The first batch of 500 Singapore dollar will expire on December 31, 2025, while the second batch will remain valid until December 31, 2026. This means families need to plan their spending carefully to avoid missing out on this financial aid. And for those wondering where they can actually use these vouchers, the scheme remains the same as previous years. Half of the CDC vouchers can be used at participating supermarkets, while the other half is to be spent at Heartland merchants and hawkers. This ensures that both large retail chains and small businesses benefit from the initiative. So why is this happening now? Lawrence Wong acknowledged that even though inflation is expected to ease further this year, prices remain high. Singaporeans are still adjusting to these new price realities, he stated, reaffirming that the government will provide additional support to help residents cope. This is Wong's first budget announcement as Prime Minister, following his previous role as Finance Minister, where he managed the last 3 national budgets. His focus: advancing the Forward Singapore, Forward SG initiative, which aims to strengthen social cohesion and economic resilience. But will this be enough to keep inflationary pressures at bay? Or will more help be needed in the future? This CDC voucher scheme isn't new. It's been a recurring measure in past budgets, helping households with essential expenses. But here's a thought: should more of these vouchers be usable at supermarkets, or do you prefer the balance between Heartland merchants and major retailers? Let us know in the comments. Now, before you go, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on Singapore's biggest financial news. Your support helps us bring you the most detailed breakdowns, straight to the point. And if you found this valuable, share this video with someone who needs to know about their CDC vouchers.